We're about to go live. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Stop the clapping. We have a special guest on the show. All right. Look, it always have to be one. That does not follow. Oh, no, it's 2 of them.
I got a feeling for Linda.
Oh, Lord. I tell you, this show, we never know what's going to. Do you ever know what's going to happen on the beginning of this show?
We really don't.
We really don't know. But anyway, we're going to try to be good tonight. Y'all, we got to act professional. Why? We got to act like we have some sense.
Why?
Because we have JJ on the show! JJ is back! Woo! JJ, that's Jerome, the one and only. Jerome, we call him JJ, not Dynamite.
No.
Nah, you look better than Dynamite.
Yeah.
Even though you can't explode. And then we have the fabulous Roberta Elaine.
Yeah.
Roberta.
And then we have our fashion model, the one and only, fashioned by Kimberley. And then y'all are wondering who these 2 beautiful people are.
I know who they are.
Oh, God. He acted like the woman that was on the Googie Show.
I've been knowing them for years.
What?
You know, it's so funny,
Get out of
Kimberley.
here.
This is what's so funny, Kimberley. Have you ever known how people always want to take credit for people? You know, have you ever noticed that? He want everybody to know
Listen.
that he didn't know.
Listen. I'm going to
for
say it
a
in the
long
mic.
time.
I've known First Lady Daniel since the 90s.
How old are you then? You telling your age.
And
Because I thought you was in your...
me and Tasha went to the same high school.
Really?
Tasha, a.k.a. Nana.
What?
Whoa. Well, excuse me.
Well, I guess that wipes out my little TikTok. Because I saw Nana on TikTok. I follow her.
That counts. He's
Just
a
wipe
follower.
that out.
Counts.
I tell you.
And First Lady Daniels, or Pastor Daniels?
Lady Daniels.
Lady Daniels.
Yeah.
I've been knowing her, pre-COVID.
Really?
Oh, really?
And I was trying to get her
Absolutely
on the
right.
Talk of Life talk show when they did the fashion show over at the
Yes,
hotel.
you sure
You're
did.
absolutely right.
That's
She's
right.
a powerful
Well, guess
woman
what?
of God.
I've been knowing her for about 10 minutes. And I love both of them.
Yes.
Both of them. And this
Oh
is the
my
one and
God.
only Linda. Linda is our sex therapist that don't know nothing about that. All she know is she got Social Security. And keep these young men away from her. Because they'll take all the little Social Security check. And then she going to be put out of her apartment trying to do that. But anyway, we're so happy to have our special guest, which we're going to introduce them after we have our scripture dance. I don't know what Kimberly is going to do, but anyway, we need some Jesus up in here with this show. But anyway, we're going to have our scripture. If Otis play her some good music. Let's see.
I don't even know what that is, Otis.
Okay. Otis and Kimberly always get to it. I like the beat though. Okay. We always start our show with one of our favorite scriptures. Philippians 1:6 says, our short version says, finish what you start. Because we have so many people like Otis that may not, finish what he and Kimberly always starting. And then this young man said, don't you ever give up. That's not even in our vocabulary to give up. Why? Because this here says, but God. I'll be about to shout every time I get to the but God. He will bring you through any trial and tribulation and bring us some of this good food that we're going to be talking about from the one and only. I'm going to introduce her. No, I'm not. I want y'all to wonder who this woman is. But I'm going to be nice since I only met her 10 minutes ago. And then I called her somebody else's name.
That's cold.
I saw her, Jerome, when she walked in the door, I was thinking it was Roberta Elaine.
Right.
And I said, oh, Roberta Elaine is here. She was there. But their hair, if you look at their hair, it was similar. Plus all these dark lights was on us. And And I was so embarrassed. And then I played it off because this woman that interrupted my other show took the guest chair. And so she sat so graciously back there and waited and everything. Then Jerome came in and took her chair because she got mad and walked off the show. So we were glad that she walked off the show. So Jerome came in and he was able to meet Otis. Everybody asked who is Otis. So on the Googie show, you'll get to meet Otis. Then the real Roberta Lane came in and she asked Otis all these questions that Otis didn't want to answer. So I was hoping that his rivalry would walk in, and she did. But y'all will get to see both of them in person fight. Okay. So tonight we have these beautiful ladies up here, and we're so happy. And I'm so honored to meet them for my 10 minutes. And so I'm going to let the one and only that just let everybody know he's been knowing them for years. I'm going to let JJ, well known as Jerome Johnson, introduce them. Okay. Oh, Lord. Let's just see how he said that.
So,
I give him a good intro.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
I appreciate you. That was a good old Baptist introduction. I enjoyed that.
Lord,
that was good. That was good.
Was it good?
That was good.
All right.
We're going to have to take up 2 offerings after that.
Why not 3? 4 for the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I give me a hamburger. Because you know that hamburger meat goes sky high now.
Right. So, I'm going to start with my friend that I've known the longest.
Okay, which one?
Well, I've known them both around the same time.
Okay, but which one do you know the longest?
Let's see. We went to high school together.
So that's the first one.
Okay.
This one right here.
Class of 86 right here. That's class of 88.
Oh.
Trimble Tech High School. Okay. How about them dogs?
Woo,
woo, woo.
Who let the dogs out? Roof, roof. Oh. You didn't know I could do that, did you?
Do it again.
Who let the dogs out? Roof,
roof, roof, roof, roof.
Roof. Oh.
Okay.
I get carried away.
You didn't do it right because you're not a Trimble Tech Bulldog.
I'm not. I'm a Linden Kildare Tiger and a Prairie View and A&M Panther. And I ain't no snagger-too. That's a snagger-too.
Okay. Let's get this party going because I'm happy to introduce my good friend that everybody knows has one of the best restaurants in the city of Fort Worth.
All right.
I just simply call her Toshia because that's my friend and I got it like that. But everybody else calls her Nana. Nana's Kitchen. Everybody know where that is? On the east side of Fort Worth, John T. White Road. Nana's Kitchen. If you don't know, you should know.
And you will know after this show.
And if you haven't been there, well, you close today anyway, right?
Monday and Tuesday.
Mondays and Tuesdays close. Go tomorrow, lunchtime.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Check her out. She even got brunch on the weekend.
Oh my God.
Everybody like brunch.
On the weekend. Roof. Oh.
So we're going to hear more from her in a little bit, but I got to introduce the other beautiful young lady down there.
Oh my God.
Also well known in the city of Fort Worth, the one, the only Lady Krista Daniels.
Woo!
I've known her a long time. We used to work together at the insurance company, taking those phone calls from those crazy people calling about their health insurance claims. They were crazy. Some of the stuff we heard, some of them I did.
I knew it. We did.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to fire me now, but plus the company closed.
Oh, that's good. Well, that's bad for the company, but that's good. Okay.
But I'm just excited to have both of them here because they're both amazing ladies, classy, dignified ladies. You know, in 2026, it's rare to find a woman with class and dignity, but you got 2 right over there.
Wow.
So welcome to the show, Lady Krista and my beautiful friend Toshia, aka Nana from Nana's Kitchen.
All right, give it up for them. Give it up.
So
now the interview will start. Let me get comfortable. Hello, Nana. How are you?
Thank you for having me on. I'm doing good.
And thank you for coming. You're so
Right away.
beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, she called right away, JJ.
She did.
She called right away. And I was so excited that, you know, some people say I'm going to call you and they don't call. But they don't know if I have their number, I will call them. Okay. And then if they don't call back, I'll leave a message.
Okay.
And then I'm going to call again. But I didn't have to do that with her. She knew JJ was going to get on her. So
I generally do what I say I'm going to do. And when
Always.
he and I go
love
back
that.
so far, when he reached out, I said, okay, when does she want me? Okay. And then I think we talked
That's
shortly
nice.
thereafter. Mhm.
JJ, I told you had a little clout there. I told you he's the
I
mayor.
just know good people.
I know
good
he's
people.
the mayor,
I know
y'all.
good people.
And let me tell you, several years ago, I used to do food programs for the
Yeah.
Really?
underprivileged children
Uh-huh.
around the city of Fort Worth. And at that time, JJ was running the youth program over at
Mount
Olive
Mhm.
in Fort Worth.
All right.
And so he reached out to me through a mutual friend,
Mhm.
and he said, "Can we visit with you?" And I said, "Yes, come by the kitchen." He visited with me, and he brought me 2 little raggedy bags of dried pizza and old fruit. And I was, "What is this?" He said, "This is what they feeding our children over here on the South Side."
Oh, wow.
And he said, "I want this for the kids. I want better." He said, "And I hear you're the best. And would you work with us with the youth?" And I said, "You got a deal."
Wow.
And that's where we started. What's our friend over there that worked with you?
Jimmy worked with me.
Jimmy.
And
you had a bunch of
Michelle.
kids. You had a bunch of kids
I had
over
a
He
there.
bunch of
always
kids.
have a bunch of
Bunch
kids.
of
He
kids.
loved
He
working with
kept
youth.
those children off the streets in those hot summer days,
Oh,
and he
wow.
kept them fed.
Wow.
Shout out to
spaghetti.
Give it up. Shout out for JJ in the house.
JJ.
I didn't know you was that good.
I remember that spaghetti more than anything. That spaghetti was on point.
Lord, this boy in London can think about food all the time.
But
So
yeah.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, a little bit about myself. I'm a student of Le Cordon Bleu. Before studying there, I studied under my grandmother. My grandmother was one of the first African American chefs at Sky Chef.
Really?
Back years ago. So you have to go back.
Wow.
We didn't even have DFW at the time.
Yeah.
We only had Love Field,
Uh-huh.
and that's when we had
That's
real
right.
food
Yeah.
on the airplane.
You're right.
I've been cooking a long time with my grandmother before doing that. And I lived in my neighborhood over 25 years, and I raised my 2 children. I have a daughter, Morgan, and my son, Grant. And I decided that the East Side needed a soft spot to fall in on Friday nights and get your catfish with the tail.
You don't mention no
and your
catfish.
pork chops.
Oh, I want some catfish.
And you know, and your smothered pork chops. Yes, ma'am. Never frozen, always on ice. And so I realized that we needed that type of place where everybody knows your name.
Yes, I love that.
Where you could call and say, you know, Big Mama need a place. She in the hospital, so I'm gonna send somebody by to pick it up. We needed a feel good spot on the East Side. And so then Nana's Kitchen was born.
On the East Side.
On the East Side in 2018.
Wow.
That's exactly
So
what
was your
happened.
grandmother still living
No,
there?
no, but I know she's watching.
Okay, so you stepped out on faith.
On faith, nothing but
And
faith.
Question.
You was doing all the cooking, or you had people?
No, it was myself at the time,
Oh, wow.
and I had probably a faithful few employees, probably 4, and my family, my entire family helped me.
So
Wow.
Tasha,
What
quick
was your
question. What was the name of your business? You remember when, because you mentioned a mutual friend, I'm going to throw her name
Table
out there.
21 catering.
When you catered for Kelly, when she was city council, what was Table 7?
Table 21.
Table 21.
Table 21 catering. So we catered first.
Man.
We catered for years. And then we decided on a home in East Fort Worth. And just because that was my neighborhood, and I knew exactly what we needed. And so we know everybody's name. Everybody knows the staff. My staff pretty loyal. They've been with me a long time. And we've grown. We've grown to not only do we do the restaurant, we also own a food trailer. We do private events all over.
Wow.
We're getting ready to do June 19th for Kelly over in Riverside.
Yep.
And then, and I think she's got like over 200 people for that. And then we're about to do GM Financial. They've got 800 that we're doing for them. We're catering, we take it to them, so we still cater. And then we contract with Christ for the Nations. And so we run an
That's
entire...
a big place. Christ for the Nation is big.
We run an entire food service with them.
That's
we
huge.
partner with them for that.
Yes.
And so we're always working. We're always working. And my number one rule is just treat everybody like you want to be treated.
And that's a good rule.
Yeah.
So why did you name it Nana?
I didn't have grandchildren at the time.
Okay.
And my oldest nieces call me Nana. And so it was just befitting.
I like Nana. It sounds like banana. It sounds like banana pudding.
They still call me Nana. And as a matter of fact, my grandkids don't even call me Nana. They call me Granny Love.
Oh, that's what you wanted them to call you, was Nana.
Well, it didn't really matter. I just prayed a long time for grandbabies. So
I'm waiting for grandbabies too. I'm waiting for grandbabies too. Did you hear that?
I've been waiting.
So you came up with Nana.
Nanas. Mm-hmm.
And Nana been in existence for how long now?
Since 2018.
Wow.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Since 2018. All because of the people of this great city. I mean, they have just supported. They've let us do their weddings. They've let us do their anniversary parties.
That's awesome.
The 4FISD they've partnered with me on so many things. I've preferred caterer for the AIDS outreach community. I've just done a lot of work. A lot of city council members have reached out to me. Just anybody and everybody, you know, we've tried to step up when we're called upon. We try to step up.
And I've never heard of Nana. I just don't understand why. But you know, I'm a closed-in person, so I'm really shy and closed.
Nobody believes that. But can I tell you something
what
about Nana, about her character,
Uh-huh.
and to just confirm everything she said about how she wanted a place where everybody knows everybody.
Yes, I like that.
And how, you know, if Big Mama needs a plate or whatever. It was a few Sundays ago, I think it was in March, about a couple of months ago. I called her and I said, hey, I'm at church. I'm at Friendship West in Dallas. And I got about 10 members that work in ministry with me that want to come to your restaurant. You know, Sundays are busy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after church.
After church, we be on.
And Nana's is packed. And she said, okay, Jerome, how many people again? I said 10, about 10. She said, I'll have you a table ready. Y'all just get on the road now. And by the time you get here, I'll have a table ready for you. She didn't have to do that.
No, she didn't.
But
because that was a huge accommodation.
But Jerome is my personal friend. I love his wife. Wonderful people.
Oh, we love
wonderful
her.
people. So when I see him without her, I'm always like, well, where's your wife?
That's the first thing she asks every time.
Always, where's your wife?
Yep.
But we also at Nana's, we take care of the community. So community and family, they're important to me.
I love that.
And we feed the unsheltered out of our own budget. And there's a little whisper around town that if you get to the east side and you're hungry, you can go to Nana's and we don't ask any questions.
Okay, I'll be there.
Oh, Lord. And if she come, you better have a lot of food because she can eat.
Well, we don't ask any questions. If you step in the door, and I have a lot of people that come and say, can I get a plate? And that's okay with me.
And you don't charge them?
Well, you will know who they are. You will know
You
who
would
they
know
are.
that it's not them.
You will know who they are when they step in the door and they need a plate. And the girls are not allowed to
is
ask
so
them any
sweet.
questions. We take care of the community.
That's the reason why you get blessed so.
We never miss it, so I know I'm doing something right. We never miss it.
That's what I'm
We never
saying.
miss it.
Oh my God.
And then there's a local
blessing.
farm that we actually pour into as well. That's a block down from us. And so all the remnants from the cabbage and the greens that we chop out, we donate it all to a local farm.
Get out of here.
And we do that daily.
Wow.
And for a time, they didn't know who was donating this big box outside every day. And they stayed up late one night and they said, aha! Who sent you? And he says, Nana sent me. Nana sent me. And so they have become good neighbors and they do jellies and jams. It's called the Critter Crop. And they do jellies and jams and all kinds of
that
stuff.
Sound like,
and we just do business together now.
That is awesome. I'm just so glad this is
it's called community. It's just community and being
but
partners.
you don't hear that.
Oh yeah.
You don't hear of people reaching out and doing communities, you know. It's always trying to take and never give. And I thank you, Jerome, for bringing Nana on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad that you know somebody.
Me
Come
too.
and visit with me.
Me too.
Come and get your plate.
So what days are you open?
What days are you open?
We're open Wednesday through Sunday. The only days that we're closed, Monday and Tuesday. And that just happened because when we started, there were the faithful few of us.
Yeah.
And we needed to all rest on the same day. So I said, well, we'll just be closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, and the rest of the time we all have the same schedule.
Right.
Well, I didn't know we were going to grow like we did.
Oh, wow.
And so we have like 31 employees, and we're busy all the time. And actually, we're trying to figure out a way to be open, 7 days a week. Because now I'm walking around telling the Lord, I want to be open like Lucas. I want to be open every day, And he's going to.
And you keep saying they're going to do that.
Yes,
because I'm getting my show every 5 days too. So I'm saying I work from Monday to Thursday. So we working on that.
That's right.
He said ask.
And and it shall be given.
Then he said, didn't it? Yeah. So what is your number one that everybody want to come and sit down and eat? What are you known for? What's your brand on your food?
So I'm known for my meatloaf, my catfish, and my oxtails.
Okay.
So the Star Telegram had.
I've never had oxtail.
Don't worry, I'll feed them to you.
I've never had oxtail. I didn't even know what an oxtail was. What's an oxtail? I'm from the country.
You're real country.
It's the cow tail.
You're real country.
I'm country, but I ain't never. Cause see, we didn't do that with our cows.
What y'all do to them?
All we did with our cows was milk them. We didn't go and kill the cow. We milked the cow and made butter and did all that. But I never could get the tits right.
So you y'all didn't have fresh hamburger meat?
No, we didn't do that. Only thing we had fresh was chitlins.
Yeah. We do chitlins.
Wow. Y'all do?
Amazing chitlins. Very clean, amazing chitlins.
That's the only thing that we have fresh in the country.
Chitlins now?
Not now. We do them in the winter.
They're seasonal.
They're seasonal.
Oh, you're doing that because my grandmother always said that you never do chitlins like you do it with the letter R. She said if it has the R in it, that's when you can do your chitlins. She said you don't do it
October, November, December.
January, February, March, April.
At least they know they months. Can we get back to the show?
But I do. Okay, we do amazing. We do cases and cases of chitlins. We don't do buckets. We do cases.
Y'all cook the tit out of them, right? All right, that's what I'm talking about. They said, how can you eat chitlins? I said, I eat the tit out of them.
I got you.
That's the only thing that we did was the hog. We never did do the cow.
Okay.
And stuff. We kept the cow with the milk and the butter and made the butter.
But
and all of that.
So good.
But I've never had oxtail.
You cook them right.
We cook them right.
They cook them right.
Yeah, you cook them
right. Because I had somebody bring me some and I said, that don't look good to me. But my dog.
That's what's on the soul bowl.
Okay,
now tell me about what is it? What's it? Soul bowl?
Soul bowl. I was looking online before I came here because it's hard to find I was, and it's hard to find really good soul food restaurants, honestly.
Yes, you're right.
That people say it's good and it's not.
Okay.
And so I won't name a few that I've been to, but I was like a little bit disappointed. So me and a friend of mine were talking about going to get some, where's some really good soul food. And I went on TikTok and I saw this beautiful lady holding this bowl, and I said, "Ooh, that food looks good." It was oxtails, sweet potatoes, macaroni. I mean, it looked so good. And I said, "Who is this woman?" I would have never thought. I even took a picture of my phone because I said I want to remember the name of the place. I showed them before we started the show.
Yes.
I had no idea when I walked in and saw that beautiful lady sitting. That's why I said this is all God.
It is
divine connections. I said, Lord, I just love me some good soul food. My parents, Mississippi, Tennessee. I know about some soul food. Okay?
You from Mississippi?
So I'm like, I want some authentic soul food. But then when you see the person behind it, because your spirit came through when I saw that picture, you had such a sweet spirit with it.
You didn't know that was her.
And when I walked in, I didn't know it was her even then because the lights were out.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I just knew, and I looked back there. I said, "Why does she look familiar?" And when you come up here and say you was near, I said, "Look at God, I don't found my place."
She said,
yes,
"Look, I got it right here." She showed it to me.
She did.
See,
she never knew that this was
That's really why you have to be on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. See, you get to meet her in person.
Yes.
And now I met her for 10 minutes.
We're fast friends.
That's
yes,
right.
ma'am, Miss Linda.
Now you're gonna be her best friend because she loves to eat.
I do too, Linda. I'll go with you when you go.
Okay. I invite you all to come.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna come at the talk show. We're gonna come.
Why did you decide to do this? Why did you decide to open up the kitchen? Why did you decide to cook food for people? I mean, what inspired
lot,
you
too.
to do that? And also, do you be at the restaurant, or are you at the restaurant all times, or you just have your people be there?
No, you're there.
So
there.
I'm actually there.
She's there.
People come from all over the world to meet me, to take pictures, to try the food. And so I'm there, and they're always shocked, like, oh my gosh, she's here. Or they'll FaceTime their mother out of state,
They wanna
say,
take a picture
mother
and
follows you.
everything. Yes.
She's in,
Oh,
Oregon.
that's
And so
awesome. Yes.
I'm always there. I always try to, and this First Lady Daniel, she'll tell you, she'll come and get me in the office. She'll say, Nana, they won't take pictures. Come on out. And I have to go out and take pictures with people all the time.
Wow.
So when you say, let me tell you a little bit about soul food.
Please.
The soul food is just that. It is for your soul.
Yes.
So when you grow up with your grandmother, your big mama, your auntie, mama, daddy, whatever was going on in the family, we took it to the table.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So-
we all used to eat at the table
Yes,
at one
we did.
time.
So
Mm-hmm.
this is therapeutic for us in
Yes.
our culture, especially,
Yes, it
right?
is. Yes.
And so I can't help how they raised me.
Right.
Okay. So
Good.
if you're getting a divorce, we're going to Big Mama's table to talk about who getting a divorce.
Yes.
Somebody getting married, having a baby, a crisis in life, we take it to the table.
table.
We pray together at the
Right.
table.
Right.
We break bread together at the
Yes.
table.
Yes. Yes.
All the souls are able at that moment to come together, right? And so it's a beautiful thing for us to still be able to break bread together.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so I want to leave the soul food with my children, my grandchildren, and others, because if we don't, we'll lose the art. We will lose it. You have
That's so
Spanish
true.
food, you have,
That's
you know,
That's right.
Mediterranean food, yes, Italian food.
Yes.
It's living.
Right.
It's thriving in
Mexican
these
food
in these
too,
in these
yes.
restaurants. There's
That's
there,
right.
you know,
They all over.
who is going to teach the 25-year-olds how to clean chitlins?
Mm-hmm.
Who is going to teach them how to make sweet
Cornbread.
potatoes, cornbread from scratch?
That's right.
Right.
Because Jiffy is taking over.
Well, they won't know how to pick greens.
That's right.
Right. They sure don't
They
know how
sure
to
don't
do
know
that.
how.
And so we still
That's
do
awesome.
it like that. We still boil ham hocks down and season up the
Yes,
broth
yes,
and,
right,
and,
right,
and actually
right.
cook
That
that
is
way.
good.
Right.
So it's a technique, it's an art, but then you have to love it. It's just like if you're a basketball player, you have to love the game.
Right.
So I get up every day and I do this and I love this and I have a
You
great
can tell
team. I have a great team. They love what we do. And we're about second chances at Nana's Kitchen.
That's good.
So I have
That is
relationships with Volunteers of America, with
That's awesome.
Opening Doors with Dr. Stanley.
Yes, yes, she's
I've
been on my show
I've been on
before.
her show.
Yes,
So
Dr.
we
Stanley,
work
yeah.
together and we put these people back in play, back in their position,
Right.
in their families,
Right.
where they're financially, viable. They can actually make a living. They can buy a car. They can have a rent.
That's
know,
awesome.
It's important to me that we don't let our seniors just go by the wayside.
That's
So I have seniors that still work for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
They may just get the drinks or they may just greet the people, but it is a family environment and it's a vibe. And so I implore you to come and visit me. Bring your family, bring your friends. And
Now, what time are you open on Sunday?
11 a.m. every day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11. We close at 7. You remember 7-11, 11 to 7. And then on Sundays, we close at 6.
Okay.
Just because they're tired. They wear us out on Sundays. We all walking like cowboys on the way out of there. It's rough, but we love what we do. And it's important to me that we still have that connection as far as
That's awesome.
talking to each other at the table, the mannerisms, the please, the thank you, the yes ma'am, I don't mind getting you a glass of tea. All of it's a
That's so
training
sweet.
ground, right?
Yes.
When you go to your favorite stores now, it's a robot. You just swipe
Right.
and go. Who are you
Right.
talking to?
Nobody.
Right.
Talking to anybody. And you never know how far it goes when you can just say, how you doing today, Miss Linda? Come on in here. And I greet people like that all the time when they come to Nana's. They're like, hey, Nana. I'm saying, babe, where you been? Where your mom at? Come on in here. I get gang members and different people and people that are mentally challenged because whether you want to believe it or not, we have more homeless people, more
Yes.
mentally challenged people.
That's right.
But the food, the hunger plays a part of it.
Yes,
Because
it does.
how am I going to take all this medication for my mental illness if I'm
hungry. That's right.
So now we are charged with taking care of each other.
That is
So we give back and we give back and we give back and we employ whoever, that needs a job. I have one Spanish lady, her 2 boys have worked for me. They grew up around the kitchen. And one of them, he went on to get a job at Brahms recently. And he said they told him, how do you know how to do all this stuff? And he says, my Nana.
My Nana.
Yes, I love
And
that.
I hated to see him go, but he works one day now, only Sunday. But I hated to see him go to another job, but I knew that I had done my job with him.
Yeah.
And he can't be with me forever, but
Yeah.
I'm really proud so he's running the register in the drive-thru now, and he's greeting the people, and the managers are well pleased with him because he's had training.
See, that's the key. That's the
He's had
key.
training.
Train them up.
And the way they should go.
That's right.
That's right. And so we're charged with that. We are charged with that. We are, each and every one of us. I'm raising a 22-year-old young black man.
Okay.
And I'm on him every day. He know. And my son said, Mama, why we got to work so hard every day? I said, well, what else you gonna do?
That's right.
Yeah.
Get in trouble. You don't want that.
That's right. So thank God he just works alongside his mama every day. Every day. I won't turn him loose. And so it's a good place. Nans is a good place. So come and see me. Come and visit me.
That's so
And I love it too because it's a thing of where you're serving body and soul.
That's right.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Spirit and life. And then also the ideal of young people have gotten so far away from our culture.
Oh,
That's right.
And that
yeah.
helps too, like you said, getting back to what the importance of soul food means, that getting in that soul and spirit and sitting down and talking around the table and talking things out. And we have so many young people that
That's
don't take
true.
the time to do that.
That's true. They
In
don't.
families, they don't take time to do that. And so you're establishing something with other people's children that's a blessing to them that they can take back, and incorporate in their homes, because we were gotten so far away from that.
Right.
When I was little, I love hearing you talk about this. Like I said, I'm from the South, and we got around that table.
For everything. For everything.
Grandma had everything. You talking about the table being spread.
All with the food
But
and all.
it wasn't just the food, it was the conversation.
There you go.
Yes.
It was the freedom to be able to discuss whatever you need to be able to discuss.
Right.
And we were gonna pray and we were gonna come to a solution.
Yes.
So it was food for the body.
It was healing.
And soul.
Yes.
And they go together.
Right.
And so that's beautiful what you're doing.
Especially at a restaurant.
Especially at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And everything.
I support my employees, whatever it is that they're going through. We're in this thing together.
Yes.
And I can't tell you how many cars I've had to buy for folks that work for me. And
Really?
and actually, even at the
awesome.
school, I hire over in Dallas. I hire students that need to work while they're going to college. And I've had several students that just didn't have enough to graduate, didn't have enough to pay their tuition to graduate. And I remember I told my assistant, I said, listen, if they work over here in this kitchen, they short on their tuition to graduate, we'll cover it. She said, okay. Well, honey, one time they called me and they say, Nana, he need $3,000 to graduate. I said, Lord Jesus, I don't have no extra $3,000. But the Lord spoke to my spirit and he said, you have all that you need. Called and let them know that you will cover it. Your word is good enough now because I'm sending
My
you.
God.
Yeah.
And so I called and I said, I'll pay the $3,000 for him, to graduate. Don't let him miss graduation.
Right.
And they said, Nana, that'll be fine. That'll be
That
fine
is
with
so
us.
sweet.
Put it on your invoice and we'll deduct it at that point.
Isn't
And
that
so-
a blessing?
Yeah,
Just a
so we
blessing.
just have to help people as
We
we
do.
go along the way. Now, everybody's valuable.
Yes,
Everybody's
yes, they are.
valuable.
Yes.
My seniors, I've had one senior that works for me. She still does the drinks. And I remember when she had a stroke and she told us, the doctor's telling you that, she said, call Nana. And my sister called me and she said she won't cooperate. She wants to speak to you, Nana. And I said, Miss Gloria, everything's gonna be fine. She said, don't throw me away. She said, I still want to work.
Wow.
And when she got better, she came back and she has no schedule. I show up on Sunday mornings and she's back there. And I say, oh, you here today? She said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And she's 77.
Get out
Wow.
of here.
She's
Wow.
77.
Wow.
And she gets the Kool-Aid and she gets the sweet tea.
And she had a stroke and
Yes.
still working.
Look at God.
Look at
Does
God.
First Lady work there or?
So
help you
so
Do I tell this story or you?
she wants to tell the story.
Okay,
I'll,
put the mic.
I'll
Yo,
correct.
she
I'll
got it,
correct
she got
her
it.
if she.
Kim got it.
Kim got it.
Go ahead,
Well, let's
First
talk
Lady.
about it, First Lady.
First
No,
Lady.
no. First, okay. I'm going to be very honest.
Yes, ma'am.
We know that. You a first lady.
Okay. I want you to see her when she tell this story.
Oh, okay.
I
Uh-huh.
left church, and I was hungry. It looked like we were at this service all day, and so and someone told me about Nana's Kitchen, and so I said, okay, I'm going to go. Well, when I went, I saw them in there, but the door was locked, so I knocked on the door, and so I said, I know they hear me. And so I knocked again, and this one, who's knocking at the door? Can't they read? We're closed. And I said, well, wow, okay, all righty then. So I knocked again, and so she sent.
She gonna knock at the door. Be open.
So she sent one of the workers, and so she opened the door and she said, "Ma'am, we're closed." I said, I just want a little bit. I said, I've been in church all day and I'm hungry. And so she told her, she said, well, let her in. And so
She said it like that.
yes,
She said,
let her in.
I just told y'all how nice I am.
You understand how she said it, First Lady, long as she let you in. So when they were sitting there and they were packing all of this food and everything, and I didn't say anything. I just got my food and I left. Well, the next 2 Sundays,
You went back.
I went back, but again, I was late. And so
Did you knock on the door?
I beat on that door. And so the same worker said, it's that same lady again. And so Nana said, does she not know what time we close? And I said, ma'am, I'm just hungry. Could you just let me in? And I'll pay double if I have to.
Yeah.
So she said, let me in. And so I went in. And so as I was getting my food, I saw all of these styrofoam and containers, and then they were wrapping them. And so I said, oh,
And marking
maybe,
them.
yes. And I said, oh, well, maybe they're getting ready to do an event. And I'm, and I really need to respect their time. And so I just asked the question. I said, what are you all going to do with that food? And she said, she looked at you funny. Yeah, she did. She didn't know who I was.
Okay.
And it was okay with that. But then she said, we feed, I said, oh, you feed the homeless. She said, the unsheltered. That's how she said
I like
it.
that.
And so I said, oh, okay. And I said, so what's in there? And so she said, the same food that I served. And I stood there and I said, now I just ordered a turkey wing, greens, and yam, sweet potatoes, cornbread. And I said, so you're feeding them the same food that I'm eating? And I stood there and I started crying. And then that's when she said, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. And I said, how often do you do this? She said, every Sunday. Every Sunday. And I said, wow, okay. And then, wait a minute, this is the kicker. I'm the chair of the Greater Fort Worth Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday Committee. And we were getting ready to have a gala. And I asked her, I said, ma'am, with all due respect, I said, would you give me your name? She told me her name. And I said, I would like to honor you. We were honoring 20 people at the time, and we already had everything taken care of. So I went back to the board and I asked my board, I said, listen, we have to make room for one more. And I explained to them the situation. And my heart was just
overflowing.
And when I called her back, I said it was unanimous. They said yes. I said, can you?
Amen.
And when she said yes, and she did everything. She purchased her table. She came. We honored her. We gave her a plaque. We did everything. And I said, this is what work is all about. Working for the kingdom. Here we are. We're doing all of this other stuff. But when I said that, and when I asked her to come up, because at first, don't do this. We forgot to. That day. It was ice on the ground.
It was ice.
It was ice. It was everything.
Wow.
Everything was going on.
January.
And so yes. And so what happened? She said, "I didn't get my plaque." And so
They didn't even call my name.
what?
I'm all dressed
Dressed
up
up and everything.
table full of people.
No.
And they kept telling her. And she was just like, and thank you all and have a wonderful evening.
And then when they came, and I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "Wait!
There's one more
There's one more." And so
to
when
be honored.
she came up, and I just overdid it. I did. I went over the top. And sometimes you have to ask God, why did you allow this to slip my mind?
Right.
Because so much was going on. I had a aunt that just had a stroke in California. I was, we were getting ready to bury grandma. It was just so much going on.
Overwhelming.
And yes, it was overwhelming. And so I said, we cannot. So, but we saved the best for last. And so all the attention. No, wait. All the attention was on Nana. All the attention, and I just told them the story and everything. And I think, did you grab that plaque for me? And said, yeah, grab that plaque for me. She was like, you didn't call my name.
She said, let me get it while I can.
And so
The same hungry lady.
So now that's my story. That's how I met her. Now you tell them if I work there or not. You take over.
So actually, she does not work there. She just floats around and prays with everybody there. She's very heavenly. She's very, very heavenly. And I will not give her a job there, but she comes every day. And so she's a fixture there. And I'm always looking around and I say, where's the dishwasher? What is he doing out there with her? They said, well, they were out there praying, Nana. And I said, how long is it going to be he's on the clock? Time is money. Get him back to the work. You're going to have to pray with them on your time. But they go through so much in their personal lives. They appreciate her. They love her. The customers love her. If anybody has a problem or complaint, I said, well, now that's your department where you go pray for the folk right now. Head on out there. You want to be here doing some stuff. And so they if she doesn't show up, they're like, where is she? They look for her. They look for her. And like I said, we've had, some people who are going through some real struggles,
Yes.
trying to keep their kids, trying to stay out of jail.
I know
Somebody have to write a letter for them and talk with them. And advocate for them. I advocate for my workers as well.
That's good.
I had one lady, she has housing, and the apartment complex was bought out. And they told her, the new owner said, well, you got to move. And at her age, she's the same one that had a stroke. And at her age, she was riding the bus to and fro trying to find in the hot summer another place that would take her house and then move her in. And I said, what have you been doing? So she told me, I said, tell me about your lease. She said, well, my lease not up to next year. I said, the lease runs concurrent with the property. You ain't got to go nowhere. So I said, give me your caseworker's phone number. So I called her caseworker and I told her, I said, you're a caseworker and you're supposed to advocate for her.
That's right.
I said, and they're doing her wrong. I said, and I need you to talk with them about it because she's on this bus and it's 100 degrees outside. She can't keep going up and down, to and fro, trying to get her on and off the bus. Right. And so she called and she worked it out. And she said, no, you don't move. Your lease is not over. We don't care if they sell the property 2, 3, 4, 5 times. But at 70-something years old, she just kind of getting pushed around.
Yeah.
And so they need somebody to advocate for them. So
that's true.
I'm not going to let her get pushed around. And then the other thing was, after the stroke, she's on the 3rd floor.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And so...
They do have elevators, right?
Nope. So I called, this is up in Woodhaven, so I called her caseworker again on that matter. And I said, with her having a stroke and, having a little bit of a issue with her leg, wouldn't you think that it would be more comfortable or easier for her to navigate on the 1st floor? And she lived on the 1st floor.
Look at you. Look at you.
Amen.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
But
So
that's
it is
community.
true. It
That's
is true
it.
when she said
Uh-huh.
everything comes to the table. You know what, Tasha? It's so ironic. You know, I'm retired, and so I get up and I go and I do. I volunteer.
Uh-huh.
But the main thing that I like, and I share with her all the time, I know her heart.
That's it.
And
That's
so-
the thing.
with the
And
people.
she knows how to meet the need. God knows He tailors
Yes.
the anointing for the
Yes.
need.
Yes.
And what
Yes.
she does,
Yes.
I don't care what it is. She will, they can come in and she'll say, something's wrong.
She
Come
can feel
here,
it.
come here, come here.
Yeah.
So I don't care what it is.
Oh, yeah.
She knows, and she ministers to that need. And so if they're hungry, like she said, she'll feed them.
You see
If
me
they
doing-
need to talk, she'll talk to them. If they need reprimanding, she will reprimand them. She will, and she will do it in love. And then the next few minutes, they'll come back. And I had said, she reprimand me like that, I would leave. You know, I'm saying this to myself.
Right.
No, but she,
See, you should.
I told you don't put me up there.
She'll still be knocking on your door.
I told Rose,
And
I
she
said, I
feeds
wouldn't
me.
let her in.
No. She
Tell her
does.
I feed your puppy.
She feeds. Yes.
I
See,
feed
I
your
don't. You know,
puppy.
yeah, I don't like to cook. I'm sorry. I just don't like to.
You
cook.
retired.
Yes.
Look,
Yes, and I-
you retired.
What you supposed to eat?
She gonna eat bananas.
And so she does, and they
That's
know
so
turkey
sweet.
wings. I love it, and so they're trying me to get to try other foods,
It's so
and so
It's not working.
well, I don't like spicy foods, but
Okay.
I tasted that chicken. It's a grilled chicken with a chili spice
my
or what
son
have
loves
you.
grilled chicken.
Oh my God. And so now they'll just ask me, what are you eating today? Because they know, you're going to try this.
real finicky.
Wow.
She said, now
Really?
what is this? I
No,
said, that's
I'm
chicken and dumplings. And
Oh,
so she
no.
tasted it and she said, no, I can't have that. I said, so you can't eat the chicken. That's a dumpling.
I'm a sweets person.
Me
Woo,
too.
Jesus.
Yeah, what dessert you
I love
have?
some good food, but I love me some sweets.
Look, Kimberley
I
picked up
already
dinner.
saw the chocolate.
She
Yes.
already been
Tell
checking
us about
out.
your
What's your
dessert,
dessert?
So we do
sex.
a sweet potato cake, banana pudding cake, strawberry
banana pudding cake?
strawberry cake.
Carrot.
We do an old fashioned coconut cake. It's hard to find.
Oh, now that's mine. I love the
It's hard to
coconut
find.
cake.
Carrot
Yellow,
cake.
it's yellow with the
Yes.
coconut.
Yeah, I love
And then we do a
coconut.
great
Yes.
carrot cake with
Uh-huh.
a wonderful German chocolate.
You do German chocolate cake?
Sock
yeah.
it, sock it to me,
German
7
chocolate.
up.
I need
lemon.
cakes from scratch.
You better
Oh,
believe
yes.
it.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Okay.
Hold on,
That's
hold
it.
on,
This
Elvis.
sold me
Hold
hungry.
on. Is heaven high?
Yeah.
All right then.
Oh, but that German chocolate cake.
We do this is an old fashioned chocolate sheet cake.
Uh-huh.
When I saw it looks better than
Did you do banana pudding?
We do banana pudding from time to time, but the cake sells more.
The cake sells more.
And we do peach cobbler too.
Oh,
okay.
I'm hungry.
We gotta go.
So Tasha,
We got to go.
since everybody talking about these sweets and stuff, let's slide something in there for the people that's trying to eat healthy.
We do.
Tell them
we have
about your
wonderful
salads.
Oh,
we have
Jesus.
wonderful. Well, you know, we
Okay.
can
The one
do,
that I like. Tell them about that one.
So
Which
we
one
can
do you
do
like?
grilled fish, shrimp, or chicken,
Uh-huh.
and we make amazing salads. I mean, the salads are
Beautiful.
huge
Yes,
and very
You see-
colorful, but they have all the fixings. You know, your
Strawberries.
your strawberries,
Kiwis.
your grapes, your kiwi,
Grapes.
your cucumbers,
Uh-huh.
your,
What
your
else?
heirloom tomatoes,
else?
your
That's
just
Tasha.
whatever you
You
want.
telling it out? I'm trying. You
It's her restaurant. Why you asking
but
me?
you over there, then you hear him say, great.
strawberry.
I'm
He knows
doing my
that
job. I'm
salad.
Tasha's
Oh,
hype
yeah.
man. I'm Tasha's hype man.
Yes.
You put whatever meat you want on top
Yes.
of
I
it.
like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
JJ.
Yes.
And you talking about awesome.
Yeah.
But now you ought to see her fruit arrangement.
Yeah, that's what I was
should.
Oh my
Look at Kim
God.
done pulled it up. Look at Kim.
We do
The-
like
the-
platters and charcuterie boards and stuff like that. Just kind of
Amazing.
What you have on that? Mango?
Oh yeah, we do a lot of
Oh,
mango,
it's
mango.
kiwi, strawberries, all
I
kinds
see.
of
Is
stuff.
that on your, what is that on,
Different
website
color
or
grapes.
restaurant site?
Oh,
That's on our
like
social
In
media.
your
Pineapple.
business plan, I'm quite sure it's a few celebrities that you met
Oh,
in
yeah.
this business. We want to talk about that. I know you.
I know one I saw there. I know one I saw there.
I love the fruit thing.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
Yeah.
that's what I was
Yeah,
looking
we
at.
meet a lot of celebrities. They come through the kitchen.
So they hear about your kitchen on social media, and they come all the way down here.
When they're in the area, they'll come and visit.
That is awesome.
They'll
Tell
come
us a
and
few that you've
recently.
one of your favorites.
Bun B has come to see me.
Okay, Bun B.
Yeah, Trill Burger. Shout
You
out
don't
to
know who
Bun
Bun
B.
B is.
Twisted
Oh,
Black
come on.
he is a faithful
Regular.
regular.
Who is
And my
that?
brother Twisted Black.
Yeah.
Tommy Burns. He is an amazing artist. And
Twisted
yeah,
Black.
Twisted
I've
Black.
heard of
Oh yeah,
him.
he's
a
real
rapper,
big.
yeah.
He's a rapper.
Yes.
Yes,
You ain't heard of
yes.
Bun
yes.
B?
No, that's who y'all need to have him
I
on the
don't know
show.
who
Can you tell him?
I can tell him. Y'all
Okay,
can
well,
tell him.
You ain't heard of Bun B, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about the one that I saw you talking about?
The
He
one
said he
that-
don't-
We gotta bring
he
you up
comes
to date.
to
Okay.
Fort Worth. He
Fort
only eat at
Nana's
yours.
Kitchen, Big Shack.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
biggest.
Is he really that tall?
He is
Yes.
really
He's
that
really that
tall.
big?
He
Yes.
really is. And
Wow.
a sweetheart.
Oh, I
A
wanna see
sweetheart.
Shaq. I want to see him. He is that tall, that big.
Just put it in the atmosphere.
Okay, I'm
That's
asking in the name of Jesus, Shaq, come on my show. Okay, I done put it in the atmosphere. Okay, so, but that is awesome.
It is.
So,
It is. It has
and
been
then-
wonderful.
But let me ask you a question. Shaq do a lot of community stuff,
He does.
but he doesn't put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of
In
help the
fact,
community.
he actually took care of the Eternal 8 that were killed in Louisiana.
Yes, I heard about that.
He
sure
took
did.
care of
He
all
sure
of that
did. He
and
paid on
the
all of that.
surviving mothers.
Yeah.
All of their care going forward that they're going to need.
Mhm.
He's footing
See,
that
that's so
bill.
good.
See,
Oh,
that's
he's
nice.
very generous, very
Yeah.
generous.
But
very
you are
generous.
too, and you
Yes,
know,
you
for
are.
you to share.
Exactly.
You
what
open
you
the
do.
door for her.
And that is so good.
Yeah.
That is so good because of the fact that when people don't know,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know. And I'm glad that I know. And I'm glad that you took the time. Jerome, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Now you're being extra, but you're welcome.
But I'm gonna go.
This is a blessing
Thank
because now other people like me that didn't know, because I'm not originally from here.
Where you
So
from?
a little town called Kildare, Texas. It's up towards Marshall, Jefferson. We kill one and dare the other to tell. They be trying to get our chickens and our hogs and our cows. So we kill them and dare one to tell it. That's how they got the name. Kildare.
Cute. There.
Look at this. She's like, really? I'm serious. That is a little town called Kildare.
It's true.
And it's country. It's
Really?
country.
I love
Yes.
it. I love it.
But anyway, you know, so now I know, and now the other people will know,
Praise
and
God.
they're gonna come and they're gonna say, "Yes, I saw you on the Talk of Light Talk show with Elma." Now I'm popular again. Oh,
Thank
but
you for
anyway,
having me. Thank you.
Thank Jerome. Jerome, why you shake your head? You know I'm like this all the time, so don't be trying to act like that. Now you know, don't make me pull my wig off.
Oh, please
Pull it
don't.
off.
I ain't.
Pull it off. You want me
I
to
ain't
pull it
like
off?
Linda. I'm not like Linda. Linda actually did that.
Sure did.
She introduced this guy last year I had on my
Oh my
revival,
God, I'll
right?
never forget that.
And so when she got up, and he would always tease her about a wig. So when she introduced him, and she got ready, she said, "And now I introduce you to Big Husky." Pulled the wig off. Everybody in the audience was like, "Oh my God!" She actually pulled her wig off, and he was just like, he couldn't even preach. His mom was just wild, and I started saying, "Big Husky, you're supposed to be preaching." He was still standing up with his mom.
That's the first time I saw him.
I've never seen an introduction like that before. And I ain't never seen Big Husky quiet like
Me
that.
either.
But anyway, that's an introduction. But we're going to pause right now and have Fashion by Kimberley.
All
And we're
right.
going to come back and let Nana
I need
close
something
out.
to eat before I fast.
Huh?
I need something to eat before
You
I
need to
fast.
eat.
I'm famished.
Catfish.
I'm famished.
Oh, but see, I'm sorry. She's closed today. Maybe not. Knock on the door. Yes, she gonna knock.
And the door shall be open.
But Nana said,
Oh, Lord.
"Not tonight. I ain't opening no door." Otis is the only one that leave the door open.
Otis needs to
is the
play.
only
Always be
one.
locking doors.
Otis needs to play fire for your.
Bum, 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 bum.
For your.
All right, Otis, please give Kimberly
He
some
can't
good
find
music.
nothing that fast. Do you have a DJ? I saw you had people playing music.
I do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Can
a
you
few
bring?
DJs.
Maybe he can come out on Tuesday night.
She trying to fire Otis. Oh, Otis. Okay. Jerome, you want to introduce her or what? You want to do her fashion?
You want me to introduce her?
I want you to do her, fashion.
You want me to
Yeah, I want you to do her fashion.
Lady Kimberley?
Yeah.
Just call her name and...
Yeah, and do what she, what she got on. Talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
give your attention to the beautiful young lady
to the beautiful young lady.
in the flowing black dress.
Oh, and it's so beautiful.
She's showing us legs,
Yes, and her arms and her shoulders.
and she has on some, it looks like 6-inch stilettos.
That she was stoned with.
And then she has on the beautiful black hat.
And her glasses also match.
And her glasses match.
And her watch.
And I don't see a purse. Where's the purse?
Where's the purse? Where's
It's
the
on the
money?
floor.
We need
Point
the
your
purse.
attention to the floor.
Can you please get the purse?
Ladies and
Look at all
gentlemen,
that money she has in the purse.
if you don't know, now you know. This is the one,
And only.
the only
Fashion.
Kimberley.
Kimberley.
With her amazing fashion.
And she has a
And you can
Dallas
see
Cowboy.
it every week
Every
on
week.
the Talk of Life talk show
With
with
Elma.
Elma.
Y'all know what's so funny?
What?
I met a lady, she had her purse, and I was like, no ma'am. And she does the same thing. She always has her Dallas Cowboy chain hanging out. I was like, people pick on me and tell me to
I
put it
love
inside.
that.
And I'd be like, no, leave it alone.
That's
We're
right.
Cowboy
That's
fans.
right. That's right.
And she was Hispanic. And she said,
That's
everywhere I go, it hangs out. It hangs out. I was like, me too.
That's right. So we love that. And she is single. And if you're going to meet with her, you have to tithe.
Yes.
You got to give to God.
You got to give to God. And
You
then
gotta
after
give to
that, her money is going to Nana's Kitchen
It sure is.
to buy all of us some food. Yay!
And then
What?
another requirement should be that they have to come be a guest on the Talk of Life.
Talk show with
Talk show with Elma,
We gotta
Yes.
so that we can catch that vibe and see
That's
if we
right.
approve.
I agree.
Okay. So
I agree.
Nana is going to
Yes.
send me some people that's going to say they've been to Nana's Kitchen. Okay now? Okay, so you're going to send us some people.
Some guests.
Okay.
Bring us some
I'm
guests.
And
not
we're
gonna send
gonna-
you Twisted Black. I am.
Okay,
Yes,
do
Call
that.
him.
And he can rap too, can't he?
He can rap.
I can't go that low, but I try.
Okay.
How low can you go? Right here.
See, if we weren't on here, I just put my face on and say,
Yeah,
this is Elma.
that's right. We can do that.
You want me to
Where is
call
he
him?
Yeah, call him now. Call him now. Call him now.
Oh,
Call him, Tasha.
where is he from?
Hey, he's from Detroit, but he has been here long enough to.
Oh, then he lives here in Fort Worth?
okay, yes.
Oh, shoot, yeah, you got to come twist it. Oh,
He's
gonna
he's
call
the
him now.
hottest thing on the charts right now.
Really?
wow.
Have y'all not seen him?
No, we church folks and
Actually,
we don't
they
listen
shut
to a lot of
shut
that.
Miller Street down.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
remember
that was him.
Yes.
This is him. You're
Hey,
You're
hi,
on.
Twisted.
We're on a podcast,
Oh, I
and
wanna
they
see
want
Twisted.
you on their podcast.
Hi, Twisted.
And I mean, right in the middle of taping. This is
Yes,
It's-
I'm Elma.
Kimberly.
And Kimberly.
It's
I turned over to Roberta.
It's
That's
Jerome.
Jerome.
And the name of the podcast
Is the Talk of Life talk show with Elma. That's me.
Kimberly.
And these are my co-hosts.
Hello.
and
Yes.
they want to invite you on.
Woo.
What you say?
It sounds good.
Wait.
Where y'all come through so we can get everything scheduled and see the particulars.
Okay.
All right.
They're
It's
right.
okay.
They're right here. They're Christian ladies, and they're right here in Pantego, Texas. And they would love for you to tell your story on their show.
And we would love to meet you in person too.
Okay.
I have another wig on probably.
I'll share your number. Is that okay?
Let me give you Drew.
Okay, text it to me, and I'll give it to Miss.
Text it to her.
and
Okay,
I'll
we'll
give it
do
to
that.
I'll give it to Miss Elma, and she can speak with Drew. Okay. All right.
All right, sis.
Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
That's amazing.
so
That would be good if she called Shaq up and say Shaq. That's gonna be next. She gonna get Shaq on my show and I'm gonna faint.
I can't do it.
You can do that. I know you can do it. Just say Shaq and
He's everywhere.
Say Shaq
He's
will come for
busy.
you. He will come for you. I know he will. He will come. I'm speaking into the atmosphere. Wherever I am, Shaq, jump out of that genie thing. Get that little genie thing and I'll come Shaq.
What's that insurance? He said a general, isn't it?
Yeah, the general, yeah. I'm gonna gonna go get the general insurance. And then I'm gonna go get Carvana.
Shaq
But then with the thing go off, it's Carvana. All right, thank you all so much. What would you say? Give us some ending words before we close out.
Come to Nana's Kitchen, 743
Yes.
John T. White Road in Fort Worth.
Phone number?
817-653-7078. And
All
shout out
right.
to my camera guy, Ben. Thank you for coming.
Okay, come show your face. Come show your face. Come on, show your
He
face.
has the whole setup.
Come on, come
Okay.
on. Come
He
show
has
your
the
face. Don't be
entire
shy. Come on,
setup.
y'all. Let's
It
get
is
up. We're gonna go up here in the front.
Oh,
Where we
yeah.
going? We're gonna go up in the front. Okay, what is your? Come on, get here. Come on, you gonna tell us his name? Why you coming back here? We want you up there. Come on, we want you up there. Come on.
Music.
Come on. Okay, Carlos, give us some
makes you
good
lose
music.
Control. Wherever
Yeah, you
wanna
get wherever
stay.
you want to get. Don't get by this lady here because
Right,
she'll
right.
give you a social security check. Come on, you get right here. Come on by here by me. Now, you're going to introduce yourself. Who are you?
How y'all doing? I'm Ben.
You Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What do you do, Ben? Tell me what you
So I
do.
do videography and marketing.
Okay,
Nana's
good,
Kitchen.
good. At Nana's Kitchen, do you have your own business?
I do
Yes.
Dreambox Media.
Okay, how the Dream Shop?
Dreambox.
Dream Box.
There you go.
well,
Me.
Yeah, yeah.
So you on Facebook. So you need to come on the show and talk about
I
yourself.
do.
All right, we're going to have him on there too.
Right.
Okay, so what we're going to close it out with, Nana. Give us some music so we can do the Soul Train line.
Yes.
Come on. Can you do that?
Train.
And while we're doing this, we're going to advertise these T-shirts, okay? These T-shirts. Here, you're going to hold one.
Okay.
All right? You got one? Here, you're going to hold one too. I'm going to let y'all work tonight. You got, get one. No, he did get it in front of me. All right, so did you get one? I just want y'all to show. Okay, give us some good music. Come on. All right, go ahead. Walk down there. Go walk down there. Nana. Come on, Nana. All right, these T-shirts are designed by Kirk Inspiration. And this one, she said, the way, the truth, and life. I don't know what Miss Linda have on hers. All right, go ahead, do yours. Jesus is the answer. Oh, faith. Okay, go ahead, do yours. And you do yours. Well, oh, faith. All right, go ahead, do yours, man. Go ahead, do your thing. You ain't gonna cut no step for us. Come on, watch Jerome. Jerome gonna cut a step. Go ahead, JJ. Do your thing, JJ. All right, come on. Let me do one. Come on there, walk 1 minute. Come on, lady, do your step, baby. Oh, see, see, she had to show y'all how to do it. She had to show y'all how to do it. That's what I'm talking about. All of these shirts and flags here are created at KirkInspirations.com. And that is my son, Emmanuel. He makes all this up. He also has a podcast. If you would like to do your podcast, he can do your podcast, set it up just the way you want.
Where is Emmanuel?
And you can also bring him out.
Where is Emmanuel?
Also, he has
Emmanuel.
a network called Loader Network. He would love for you to join our network, do his podcast, just like he does mine, he can do yours. And not only that, he can capture your memories. He has a photo booth.
Yes.
And that photo booth can roll around. This is our entrepreneur here is Emmanuel, the one and only. He does
Emmanuel.
and you can find his Kirk booth. He does all kind of events, weddings, family reunions, school headshots. He has contracts with all of that, Workforce Solution and all. We do everything, birthday parties and all, long as it's decent. And
Bar mitzvahs?
And yeah, we do those too.
Okay.
We do all kind of church events.
Quinceañeras?
Quinceañeras, we do that. We can even show up at them.
Divorce parties?
Our pictures. So we love it, huh?
Divorce parties?
He does that. Oh yeah, we need some. No, we don't need no divorce party. We want people to stay married.
You want to make money?
Huh?
People get divorced a lot. Do you want to make money?
Oh yeah, we'll make money.
Right, Jerome.
We'll come there like JJ
I
said.
know that's right.
That's right, though. She, yeah, look at. But anyway, that's on the www.thekirkbooth.com. And then the Kirk Inspiration is the same, www.kirkinspiration.com. He is such an entrepreneur. He does all kind of portraits. If you want to do your portraits, headshots and all, we can set that up. Graduations and everything. And I get to work with him too, as well. Even on my job, I get to work with him. And she get to work
I
with
used
him.
to work with him.
And she used to, but Kim is our fashion model, so you will see that. And JJ been there with us. What, JJ?
Have you ever done a gender reveal party?
No, not yet.
That's next.
And the next thing I want to do is funerals. Because you know when people come to funeral, they don't get a chance to take pictures. You can take pictures, and we do prints. You can also text. You can also scan. You can email all your pictures, and at the end you get a photo album for an honorary thing. We do that. That's just a little bit. Okay. No, we ain't gonna show the casket. We gotta go get the people that are there. Now, if you want your casket shown, we'll do that. We'll roll that photo booth in there, take that picture, and roll it back in. But anyway,
I met her on TikTok.
do that.
Ben, social media.
Find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Nana's Kitchen 12.
And then you can also see her at Nana's. What's the address again?
7403 John T. White Road in Fort Worth, Texas.
And your hours.
Wednesday through Sunday, we open at 11, close at 7, except on Sundays, we close at 6.
And the only one she opened the door for after hours is Lady Daniels right here.
Yes,
What about brunch? Do you have brunch?
Oh, you want to get your phone number?
We have a wonderful brunch on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2. Wonderful brunch. Salmon croquettes, the whole 9 yards.
Y'all be in there singing too, don't you?
Phone number is 817-653-7078, and you do not need reservations.
She said you do not need reservation. So if she crowded, she gonna put chairs outside for you. But anyway, 11 o'clock. 11. Or what? Oh, 10. Lord have mercy. But anyway, thank you, Nana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lady Daniel. We're going to have Lady Daniel on our show so she can tell her story. www.elmatalkshow.com, or you can message me. You can also get with Kimberley, JJ, London, Roberta, Lane, and love you all. May God bless you and keep you until we see you face to face. And remember this, keep on watching. Good night. Bye, Miss Helen. Good night. Love you guys. That's right.
Good night, Deborah. I love you, baby.
The
I'll
show
see you
probably
in an
done
hour.
closed anyway. This is funny, y'all.